All right, so what inspired you to hold this women's sports panel?
Well, going back, I was a female athlete growing up. I played basketball, I was a goalie for soccer, I played first base, softball, so I've always had interest in sports. I'm also considering a career in sports journalism, so I've always had appreciation for female athletes. But more in reference to university, I do have friends who are female athletes, and I feel like there is a discrepancy. Unfortunately, like, I do support women's basketball, but it's sad to see, on ESPN highlights that they're the Sweet 16 and there's no seats behind the net on Comcast. But if it were just a regular season game for a men's basketball team, there'd be people there. So I really just wanted to put a focus on these females because they do put a lot of work into their respective sports, and they deserve to be spotlighted.
Okay, and how did you, in a sense, recruit these female athletes to come to the panel?
Well, first and foremost, I actually knew one, my friend Mary. She was on the volleyball team, so I asked her specifically, and she said that she was really interested. But from there, we just were really proactive. We would use, Twitter, which social media was huge, and just say, hey, we need female athletes. People reach out to us. I had other friends who were just friends of female athletes, and I would just tell them, hey, we're having this panel that's, going to be really fun, and they would send that text over to their friends, and I had people who actually specifically texted me saying that they were interested. So social media and technology definitely helped throughout the process.
Okay, and after holding this panel, what's one specific thing you can say you learned?
Um, I definitely think I've learned that as an athlete in general, it's like I said, it's just a lot of hard work, and specifically being a student athlete, you always hear, you are always going to school and you are, going to class and you're participating in your sports arena, but at the same time, I think I just really gained appreciation knowing how dedicated they are to not only their sport, but they just genuinely love this university and they do want to make it proud. They reiterated that at least 5 times. So I was just felt really proud to know that these are people that I can call my classmates and my friends. And at the end of the day, it made me realize that we have a lot more similarities than we do dissimilarities, and that was really great to see.